sometimes you don't know what you think. Your head and your heart disagree. You think you know how you feel about something, but then it changes. Pony, ask me my favorite color.
What's your favorite color?
Right now, blue.
Wait! You can't change your mind!
We're so used to defining our thoughts and feelings in absolutes, convinced that our minds are set in stone. But the truth is, our inner world rarely deals in fixed answers. This line shatters that narrow, black and white mindset. It candidly admits that our conscious thoughts often contradict what is truly in our hearts, and that our preferences and affections quietly shift right along with our moods. What we might label a lie isn't always a deliberate deception. More often than not, it's simply our own self-awareness wavering in the moment. Emotions and thoughts are inherently complex and deeply layered. Like a kaleidoscope of shifting colors, they defy any permanent definition. Forcing ourselves into rigid judgments will only leave us trapped. Truly understanding yourself means finally embracing the natural ebb and flow of your own emotions.
Star is nowhere near your skill level at her age. She's far beyond it. In fact, I haven't seen anything like this since Queen Eclipsa.
Rigid rules of magic can never truly define raw talent. Star refuses to stick to standard, orthodox spells, preferring instead to invent her own unique brand of magic. Because of this, she constantly hit a wall in conventional assessments and was even written off as a failure at one point. People measured her abilities against fixed standards, assuming that any deviation from the formula was simply a weakness. But Star shattered that rigid mindset. Using her one-of-a-kind magic, she breathed new life into her surroundings, delivering a result that completely defied conventional expectations. Her seemingly unorthodox path to growth actually concealed an unparalleled magical potential. Blindly sticking to a template only stifles true talent. By stepping outside the box to explore and create, Star unlocked a unique power far beyond that of her peers, ultimately forging her own brilliant path and shining in a way only she can.
I don't know what I want! You know what my dad taught me about making my way in the world? Nothing!
Ludo might come off as ruthless and untamed, but beneath that exterior lies a profound loneliness born from a total lack of guidance. Growing up in a cutthroat, ruthlessly competitive environment, he never experienced a father's mentorship. Every single skill he possesses was learned the hard way through painful trial and error and humiliating defeat. For the longest time, he navigated the world entirely on his own, relying solely on brute force and cunning schemes just to survive. Yet, when a genuine opportunity to learn is finally placed in front of him, a desperate hope stirs deep within. He secretly yearns for proper instruction, longing to finally stop stumbling blindly through life all by himself. His aggressive posturing is nothing more than a defense mechanism. His loveless childhood left him starved for a mentor, desperately craving someone to simply show him the way. This unspoken desire strips away the illusion, exposing the fragile, heartbreaking reality hiding behind the mask of a villain.
We had a lot of kids. Ludo was the front. He didn't even fit in our family portrait.
Lost in a massive family, Ludo was always the invisible outcast, so marginalized that he wasn't even included in the family portraits. His self-absorbed, narrow-minded parents viewed keeping their kids alive as the ultimate gift. They offered zero genuine affection or careful guidance, yet felt entirely entitled to their children's unwavering gratitude. His family subjected him to a brutal upbringing, focused solely on molding him into a hardened survivor. In the process, they completely dismissed his desperate, underlying need to simply be seen, validated, and cared about. Years of relentless neglect and rejection bred a deep-seated resentment inside Ludo, fueling an obsessive drive to gain power just to prove his own worth. Stealing the magic wand was never a calculated act of betrayal, nor did he intend to destroy his ancestral home. It was simply a desperate cry to prove himself. When an accidental explosion decimated the estate, leaving Ludo stranded and fighting for his life in the harsh wilderness, his family didn't spend a single second worrying or searching for him. Instead, they mercilessly pinned all the blame on him. That ice-cold reaction was the final blow, permanently severing whatever fragile blood ties they had left.